Alright, so here we go. This bottom assembly, drain assembly, is already siliconed and secured off to the subfloor. Now I just rolled out my pan and I started folding my pan. Got screws that are way up high that don't bother anything. It just helps hold everything in place right now. So when I get this thing, right now, this drain assembly, this glue liner, I've glued the underside of this liner to that assembly. Now, this assembly is going to go on and we're going to tighten everything up. So right now, everything is nice and tight. It locked down, and what happens is you have a male ring going into a female ring that pinches the liner between the drain assembly, bottom half, and top half. Now, this is my dummy. They have a decorative square one going in, but this is always my dummy that I build up my mortar bed with. So what I do is I put Vaseline on my screw connections, and that allows me to go up and down without getting any mortar thin set in my drain screws, so I can float it up or down where I need it to be. I'm going to be about 2.5 inches here and 3 inches back there, falling to this drain with my mortar bed. It already has pre-slope, as you can see from the bubble right there. Everything falls to that drain right now. Half a bubble. Awesome. Torpedoes, full bubbles from that short span leading to that drain. So right now my pan is ready for water. It will hold water. What I'm going to do on these corners here, you want to hold everything real super tight in there. And what I do is I use soft corners to step on before you attach it, and make sure you have no voids in there. You don't want any voids. You want this pan fitting tight. If there's voids, there could be flexing and stretching. You want all the voids filled. Then I'm going to take these square pieces and I'm going to glue them on so there's no weak spots here. Everything will be glued and the pan will be a complete pan to hold water. On my curb is wrapped felt and liner. That way if there's any screws from the Hardiboard, it'll be sealed off with the 30-pound felt, and I have treated 2x4s in here, wrapped with felt, wrapped with a liner. So now, since my pan is established, my valve is in, I've already done a water test to make sure I have no leaks, ran the water through the head. Now I can close up the wall. I'm going to take and lift that flap up and put a moisture barrier on under that side, down this side of the pan. That way you have a slide into your pan down the drain. And there it is. So dried in on this side of the pan, water sheds. I've got the corners being glued right now. And I'm going to start setting this head wall, that back wall, underneath the seat, the side of the seat, and then I can start my pan. I'm going to hold the Hardiboard 1.5 inches off the liner. And this run that goes in, like I said, I'm going to water membrane a foot up, at least 6 inches, but I'll do a foot up, and do the back side, the front side, the sides, the ends, and have a water membrane on it when I put it in here. That way water never wicks up my Hardiboard. Let's get the Hardiboard installed, get her done, lock this thing in.